Good morning, students. Assalamu alaikum. This is grade 8 English literature class, and we are going to discuss page number 6 today. So, let's start. Mr. Jarvis, Laurie, and Miss Manatee came out of the wine shop. They walked a short distance and joined Monsieur Defarge, who was waiting for them in a doorway. At this page, Mr. Lorry and Miss Manatee came out of a wine shop and they travel a short distance and uh, they travel a short distance and they were where Mr. Defarge was waiting for them. He led them through the door into a little dark courtyard. They They entered from the door into a dark courtyard. They came to some stairs. At the bottom of the stairs, they came from some stairs at the end. At the bottom of the stairs, Mr. Defarge went down on one knee. Then what did the Mr. Defarge do? He went down on his one knees. He knelt in front of his old master's child and kissed her hand. And what did Mr. Defarge do? He sat on his knee, one knee, and kissed her old master's child. When he was a boy, Ernest Defarge had been one of Dr. Manatee's servant. When Defarge was a boy, so that time he was Dr. Manatee's servant. Is the doctor alone? Asked Mr. Lorry. Mr. Lorry asked to Defarge, is the doctor alone? Yes, answered Defarge. The Defarge said, yes, he is living alone. Does he want to be alone? Mr. Lorry asked. Mr. Lorry asked more. Does he want to live alone more? It is necessary. He has been alone for so long in prison that he is frightened when other people are near him. So that time the Defarge said that Dr. Manatee has been living alone for a long time. That is why he is habitual to live alone. And when the people comes to meet him, he gets frightened and upset. Has he changed a lot? Asked Mr. Lorry. Mr. Lorry asked to Defarge more. Has Mr. Manatee changed a lot? Changed? Shouted Defarge. The Defarge shout. Changed? He hit the wall with his fist and gave a terrible cry. The Defarge hit the wall with his hand or fist and he started to cry. They reached a door at the top of the stairs and Defarge took a key out of his pocket. What did the three of people do? They reached a door which was at the top of the stair and then what did the Defarge do? He took out the key from his pocket. By this time, Miss Manatee was trembling. She was so terrified that Laurie had to comfort her. And in all of that time, Miss Manatee was getting confused and she was quite terrified that Mr. Laurie has to comfort her.